First off, how exciting is it to know you're playing St. Joseph's Friday in the NCAA tournament? And what was the reaction late last night after getting home from stores and then seeing, your name pop up there on the broadcast?
It was such a surreal moment just because my previous years, like when we've gone to the selection show, it's been kind of a question of whether we're even going to get an at-large bid. So knowing ahead of time that we had solidified our position was just so awesome just to enjoy, just getting to see who we're playing and where we're playing. And I know a bunch of us are really excited to play St. Joe's just because they're a really scrappy team. So I think it's going to be a really fun matchup.
All right, Kendra. So you've been through many ups and downs throughout your time at OU. You tore your ACL back in 2017, and I think you're the only player on the roster to have two different coaches. What's it like to finally win the conference championship and have a chance to win the NCAA tournament for the first time in your 6 years you've been here at Liberty?
I have done a lot of reflecting in the past 24 hours, just thinking about my time with Coach Murphy and then with my ACL. Without any of that happening, I wouldn't still be here. So it's just been really cool to see God's timing and everything, and just blessing me with not one but two extra seasons. And just seeing where the program was built with Coach Murphy and then continuing it with Coach Nick has been such a really, just a really cool moment to see where the program was grounded and the direction that it's headed in.
All right, and obviously, with this being your first NCAA tournament appearance, what are you most excited? What are you most excited about?
That's a good question. I don't have a lot of expectations just because I've never done this before. But I'm just really excited to just be blessed with at least another week just to play the sport that I love. You're not guaranteed anything once you hit postseason. So just being blessed with another game is a really awesome feeling. And just hoping to leave it all out there on the field this weekend.
All right. I got one more question for you. Kind of like an off-the-wall question, but obviously you're wrapping up your long career at LU. What would you say is your favorite memory?
Well, after this weekend, I think my favorite memory would be winning the Big East Championship. That is just so special, something that this program's just been working for ever since I've gotten here and, even the years prior to that. So it's just really awesome to kind of finish off on a strong note and then just continue it into the postseason.
Kendra, you've been here longer than Jill Bolton has, but what has Jill brought to this program in terms of not only the offensive numbers that she puts up, in terms of the leadership perspective that she brings to the program?
Jill she just brings the intensity every day in practice and every game. She just has that presence on the field that people are just willing to give everything they have for her. And then off the field too, just kind of joking around with people. It's the off the field things that you just don't even think about that make the on the field just so much better. And she just brings that every day.
Another one for me, you have any family coming to Piscataway for the tournament?
Yes. It's actually kind of close to home since I'm from Pennsylvania. So it's probably only about 1 or 2 hours. So I think my parents will be there. I don't know if I can get the brothers on board, but maybe this will be a little shout out to them to get them to come to the game on Friday.
And there's a lot of girls with PA connections on the roster. You think that's going to help with, in terms of crowd support, for that neutral site game against St. Joe's?
Yeah, I do. I think that will be really awesome because we have some from New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and it's closer than it was this past weekend, and we had a big crowd there up in Connecticut too. So I'm excited to see the turnout on Friday.
Do you feel the schedule this team has played since Nikki took over? You guys play a really daunting non-conference schedule, and then the Big East isn't a conference to laugh at either. Do you feel that's prepared you for this NCAA tournament?
I do think it's prepared us. I think the big games are something that we've just enjoyed playing. You go into conference games, and conference is way bigger than the out of conference games because you kind of got something to prove there. But when we play these big teams, it's kind of like, what do we got to lose, you know? You're going into it just with a good head on your shoulders, and I think they've done a good job with scheduling, trying to prepare us for what's to come. And I'm really excited to play a team that I've never played before. It's just something really cool to be one of the big dogs now.
And when you've played tournament teams like North Carolina, Louisville, Northwestern, Duke had a down year this year, and then UConn's been a perennial NCAA tournament team. When you play those types of teams and you have success against them, and even a 1-goal loss to Northwestern, what does that do in terms of mindset of knowing that you're ready for this stage?
For mindset, I think it's just one of those things, like, when we are that close, it's like we know we can do it. Like, we're just like one of these other teams. Like, we have the abilities to do it. Our coaches have prepared us, both on and off the field. You know, we got Jesus before us, and beside us. And I think that's just been something that has also been really cool. He's given us this platform just to share his light. And it's been really, really awesome knowing that he's on our side. And I don't know, it's just been a really cool experience.
Got any others, guys, or are you guys good?
You should stay one more year. You won number 7 for 7 years.
I think my eligibility has run out.